anything, Dolores. You're not a fucking moron. We just summed it up for you. What do you think about this? So she's shocked, but yet she won't comment on it. This is why everyone fucking hates you, Dolores. This is why everyone fucking hates you. Now, not everyone, but a lot of people. And she grew up with Teresa Gorga. She grew up with Joey Gorga. So I get it. You feel like you don't want to get it. But girl, how do you feel about this? She says she's shocked, but she won't comment any further. And she goes on to say, that she's shocked. She never thought this would happen. This is all over the news, and it's huge news. But she just doesn't want to take it further than that of just being shocked. And she also then went on to talk about her new lips. She got her hands done. I personally don't see a difference between the before and after pictures, and she feels better about her life now that she's gotten the extra surgery, but she's shocked and does not want to comment further. Remaining Switzerland. How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, even though I understand your frustration with her, remaining
Yes.
Switzerland has worked very well for her
Hmm.
because she's back on Jersey. They're using her in Rhode Island. She's everywhere. So look, everybody just, Melissa and Joe are right, right? Teresa is saying this because it is very clear from this that Teresa is not going to be on the next season of Jersey. Whether they're thinking of a spin-off show for her, maybe. It's just so hard to carry that on your own. And yeah, I think she has to find a way back on. Like she has to. So I guess I'm shocked she didn't think about this to begin with. They obviously faked it for a decade. I don't know why they couldn't fake it for one more for the money, but
You know what I don't understand? Now,
yeah.
to your point, very good point. I mean, the joke's on David Yontef because Dolores is raking it in on two shows. So, to your point, this Switzerland has worked well for. Everyone says I'm so obnoxious and so egotistical, but yet Teresa sits there and says, "It's my show. I'll be in the final scene." And that really is the kiss of death on in Housewives in life. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, like, as we just said, thank God this is our life for today. And I don't want to put it out in the world, but this could all go away. These wonderful
No.
rumors. Let's not
No,
put it
Lord.
out there.
This or better, Lord. This or
This
better.
or better, Lord. But I'm not arrogant to think that, I'm going to be in the final scene of anything. This is, this show keeps going because I get up and I'm still doing it and I'm still working. If I said, go fuck yourselves, I don't want to work for the next 6 weeks, but still bow down to the altar of David, I mean, nobody gives a shit. So, I mean, I'm actually not egotistical. Like, so I think Teresa. Why did you say that? Why did you say, I'm not going anywhere? I'll never go anywhere. I'll be in the last scene of RHONJ. I mean, obviously not.
Look, part of this, I think, too, right? And we're seeing this across television, whether wherever you stand with the Jimmy Kimmel thing or whatnot. These are power plays, too, by networks to basically
Hmm.
also renegotiate and pay these people a lot less, right?
Hmm.
I'm completely about free speech. I didn't think what Jimmy said was all that outrageous compared to what he said like in the past. But
Are
ultimately,
you
you work.
getting political?
No, no, no. But you work for an employer who has the right always to fire you, right? I mean, you and I have you've worked for Martha, I've worked for
Ooh.
iHeartRadio. So anyhow, and I've seen a lot of radio jocks over the years be fired for different things that people said. Okay. But what I'm saying is the way I'm equating A to B here is I think there's part of this. It's not even, this is a power play by Bravo because the days of paying these talent, I think $2 million plus don't exist. So I think checking Teresa a bit, getting her to be humble, putting her off for a season gives them the power play and they already see it because she's like, the door's open now for me and Melissa and Joe and the door's open. It then gets them power to come back a year from now and go, well, we love you. We want you back. You've been off television for 3 years. How does that feel? Not great. So we can't give you 2.2 anymore, but we can do 1.2 for you and Looney Lou and take it or leave it. I don't want that. I want 2 million. I'm worth this. We're really sorry. The show did okay without you. Sure, it doesn't have blockbuster ratings, but nobody does anymore. Uh, Now it's down to 1.1 actually. So it's like I just think part of the like what people don't get to in the background is like these networks aren't making part of this is just the heyday of television is dwindling every year that passes. So I think part of this too is like Bravo loves it. Make her humiliated a little bit, make her humble. Do you think they're going to pay her 2.2 million to return?
No, and I definitely don't think that's a year or two. I think that it's like, I don't know if Nini's the right example because she sued, but it's like when you have a little bit of a high maintenance person in your life that refuses to do things. I don't think we're a year away. I think if anything, we're like 5 years away. I don't think they're coming back to Teresa. I think, it'll be like, whoo,
Really?
what a light and bright season that was. Like Marge, we'll get into it with this one and that one, but no, I don't think they're coming back. I think, the PTSD of Teresa versus Melissa and bloggers and old nose and Bo Dietl and this and that and investigators and I mean Marge is still there. Let's not she's Lexi's under the bed, the ass is hanging out, the crack is showing, she's throwing the finstas from under the bed. Which one is this one? The one that hates Jen Aiden? Pick anyone, Marge says. So, I mean, it's going to be light and bright. No, I don't think they're going to go back to the PTSD of the heaviness of Teresa in a year or two or three. No, the ship is
Really?
like, oh, we're going to have all new girls young, 42,
That doesn't
46,
work.
37.
Try it. It's not going to work. The
Yeah.
ratings are going to be way down on this New Jersey, way down, way down. Look at Atlanta. Look at it. And you even had some power players there. They couldn't do it. Phaedra.
Well,
You think anybody cares about the young ones, Britt Eady and those? Nobody cares.
Angela did very well. I like my Angela. Shamia, she's getting in there a little bit. No. Hey,
I
I'll take Angela over Portia any day. Um, well, we'd have to ask Andy Cohen, but Andy's too busy
know.
hating on Jen Shah. Mr. Cohen hates
Oh, this
Jen
was
Shah.
good. I actually was like proud of Andy Cohen.
It was on Watch What Happens last week, and someone said, will we see Jen Shah back when she gets out? It's a very valid question. I mean, guys, we are in the home stretch here. I mean, one more push up in the date, and Miss Shaw will be out like tomorrow. So with Karen being released, and we see Jen Shah back, and Andy said, I hope to never see Jen Shah. Oh, they said, will we see Monica or Jen Shah back? And he said, I hope to never see Jen Shah again. He hates Jen Shah. Proud of him? Sounds like it.
Yeah, I hope he sticks with it. Yeah. 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 What she did was terrible.
Well, what's interesting is he said, I hope to never see Jen Shah back. I mean, he didn't say, I never hope to see Monica Garcia back.
Well, Monica didn't defraud older people from their entire homes, saying that they were going to, she was going to build them like an Amazon shop website
So,
and
in
then
other
steal
words,
all
is the
their money.
door open for Vontis?
I think
Vont.
always, right? Always.
Oh, Vontis can come back.
Vontaze.
I love
Um,
that.
I like a little Vontaze return because how are you feeling so far about Salt Lake?
It's funny. I really, really like it, but I gotta tell ya, because I love to take the temperature. Not everybody loves it.